playing golf out at Harpeth Hills, and I'm playing down that way, and Willie Nelson is playing up this way on the other hole over there. So I hit a slice, Willie hit the slice, so we're in the same woods, little patch of woods. And I'm out there raking around the leaves looking for my golf ball, and Willie's out there raking around the leaves looking for his golf ball. I said, "Good morning, Willie, how you doing?" He said, "All right." I said, "You writing any songs?" He said, "Yeah, wrote one this morning." I said, "Really, what's it about?" He said, "Oh, it's about this old boy and this old girl." Which is the whole history. And I always thought that was remarkable that Willie, you know, being hungover and half awake and still summing up the entire music business. My doctor is here tonight. Really, Terry Jerkins and her lovely husband, and he is here. And I just looked over and saw him sitting there, and I didn't realize. And Miss Dixie is here, and my wife, and
one of the most recorded bluegrass songwriters in the world.
Well, I want to ask her, how am I doing? Should that we leave now, or?
Keep going.
Keep going.
All right. Shut up and sing.
I knew that was
Go Dixie.
You know, I had a long and brilliant career, but there is word around town that I wrote my way into the music business and talked my way out of it. Well, let's see here. I've got these super enlarged lyrics here. Is it my turn to sing a song?
Love for it to be.
Well, the first job I ever had in my entire life was a job working in a graveyard in a cemetery. My aunt, or aunt as we call them back there, was head of the cemetery committee. So she would come by and pick me up. She had a brand new Chevy car. And she would come by and pick me up, and there would be a lawnmower sitting in the back, in the trunk of the car with the handle sticking out, you know. So she would put me in there with the lawnmower, take me out to the Olive Hills Cemetery, and leave me out there with a little brown paper bag lunch. And I would mow the cemetery, you know, that was my job. And I was, you know, in my teens, 11, 12, 13, something like that. And I look back, it was a political job, you know. She was my aunt, and she ran the cemetery committee, so she got me a job. I was pretty proud of that, you know. I was connected. I know somebody. So, but I used to go out there and I loved funerals, you know. I got to where I loved them because when they'd have a funeral, I would have to stop mowing grass. You know, so they go out there and all praying and everything. But I would also be there when the crew would show up to dig the graves, you know. And so I wrote a song about it. I hope I did. If I've been through all that and didn't write a song about it, time to go. This is another one of those songs. I don't know how I got away with it. I look back at my career and I'm just so happy to be alive and still in town. I write all these songs and nowhere in this song does it mention the title of the song. You should have been here to warn me about that earlier in my career. But it's called The Ballad of $40. Well, the man who preached the funeral said it really was a simple way to die. he lay down to rest one afternoon, he never opened up his eyes. Well, they hired me and Fred and Joe to dig the grave and carry up some chairs. Oh, it took us 7 hours, and I guess we must have drunk a case of beer. Well, I guess I ought to go and watch them put him down, but I don't want to sue. Oh, and anyway, when they start talking about that fire in hell, well, I get spooked. So I just sit here in my truck and act like I don't know him when they pass. Oh, and anyway, when they're all through, got to go to work and mow the ranch. Well, here they come, and who's that riding in that big old shiny limousine? Look at all that chrome, I do believe that's the sharpest thing I've seen. Well, that must belong to his great uncle. Somebody said he owned a big old farm. Hey, when they get parked, I'll mosey down and look it over. That won't do no harm. Well, now that must be the widow in the car, and would you take a look at that? That sure is pretty dress. You know, some women do look good in black. Why, he's not even in the ground, and they tell me his truck is up to sail. Oh, they say you took it pretty hard, but you can't tell too much behind the veil. Lord, listen, ain't that pretty when the bugle plays the military times? You know, I think that when you're in the war, they always hide and play a song like that. Well, here I am, and there they go, and I guess you'd just call it my bad luck. I hope he rests in peace. Trouble is, the fellow owed me $40.